Hey everybody, Gooblefly here. I'm here with a quick vlog. Well, not actually a quick vlog in the slightest, probably quite a long vlog, although I need to keep it below 15 minutes because that's about the time I've got for the footage. Before we get going into the nitty-gritty stuff, what you're seeing on screen is just B-reel that I recorded for my upcoming Donkey Kong Country review. It probably won't be published by the time this vlog goes up, but it is going to be the first review that I do for my Smash Brothers roster series that I'm doing. In essence, I just needed like 30 seconds of footage, but played for 50 minutes because surprisingly fun game. Had a good time playing it. Anyway, let's get on with the vlog stuff. So, it's been a long time since I have talked about anything regarding my channel, and a lot, like, the last time you guys heard from me was, what, 4 or 5 months ago? Must have been early this year, and I said, channel's coming to a close because I can't muster the energy to do it, and I can't make the content that I want to create. However, this has taken a bit of a turn recently, and the TLDR of this vlog is that I'm very much considering coming back with just some Let's Play content on top of the Smash Roster series that I am doing, and I'm going to go into explaining that as I go, but I want to start by talking a little bit about where I am and how I'm doing, because that's what this vlog series was always about, and this is half channel update, half vlog in the way that I love to do. I'm not been great, let's be 100% honest right off the bat. I've had a pretty shitty 2018. I graduated from university back in April, got a 2-1. I'm quite proud of that, so, you know, it's not all been terrible, but since then I have had to move home. I'm currently unemployed, I have been for a few months, and the job search has been depressing to say the very least. On top of that, quite recently, and I mean really recently in fact, when I started the Smash Roster series, my computer exploded. My entire PC just died right off the bat. The power source went fuzzy and just popped, and it was unsalvageable. Well, no, it was salvageable. I could have put a new power supply in, but at that point I decided then and there that I had the capability to, so I was going to build myself a new PC, something that I've talked about wanting for a long time. So now I've got a computer, and still unemployed though, which is terrible. But yeah, so that's kind of like where I am in my life right now. I'm very stagnated in what I'm doing. However, let's rewind a bit rather than talk about the new computer. Smash Ultimate's coming out, and I love the Smash Brothers series, and I've always really wanted to play through a bunch of old Nintendo games, and I thought it was a good way of kind of tying them together. You know, I get the SEO off of Smash Brothers, so I can keep myself semi-relevant with the review series, and at the same time, I can play a bunch of old Nintendo games. It just felt like a win-win for me. I didn't need to take the series and the project too seriously, so I could do it in my off time while working on other projects for myself. Now, that being said, I still have a lot of spare time on my hands, and I'm not really doing much with it, and I'm not really enjoying it. So I want to kind of busy myself a little bit more. I want to talk about the projects that I'm currently doing first, and then we'll go into the YouTube stuff that I'm intending to now come back with. I've mentioned a few times in previous vlogs that I've been working on podcasting and working on creating podcasts, and that is still very much underway, and I'm still very much excited to do it. I think the last time I talked about podcasts, I said I was going to come out with 2, and I'm still coming out with 2, however, they're kind of changing in what they are. Last time I talked to you, it was going to be one Dungeons & Dragons podcast by the name of Whack-A-Roll. That is still underway. Me and the guys involved with that have just had a bit of trouble scheduling over the summer due to holidays, work, etc. We're actually going to be playing for the first time in a while this Thursday, and we are kind of rebooting the story, so it's going to be a little bit longer in that. I like to keep people updated on that. And secondly, the other podcast I was going to make was one called Lore Blunders with my friend Joe, about World of Warcraft lore. I really liked the idea for that podcast, and I thought it could have been great, but to be honest, I don't think Joe was the right person to do it with. It's a bit cruel to say, because Joe is a friend, and I do like the boy, but in essence, we recorded the first episode, and I was ready to edit, and I told him to send me his recording, his audio, and he just never did it. And I had a choice then and there to either nag him and pester him to send me this, or do what I did, which was realize that if he wasn't in a position where he was just going to send me this and wanted to be part of it, then me nagging him was only going to make things a little bit worse and a little bit unhealthy in terms of that. It would create a dynamic in the terms of working with the podcast where he was just there to play the game and to kind of like mooch off of it and wasn't there to put in the work. So I have dropped that project. It's a shame, but it happens. Now, as for the other project, the other podcast I'm now working on, me, Tom, and my friend Alison are currently talking about potentially doing a review, an animated film review series with a twist. It's not just a dumb movie podcast. There will be something there will be a reason to actually watch it, something interesting, and I actually think it's a really cool idea. I'm really happy with it. We've done a lot of talk about it, and I'm excited to kind of like see where we take this idea. It's still in the works, but it will be cool if we get it to work. Now, I still have projects in the way, and these podcast projects and the Smash Bros series take top priority for me. They're the things that I definitely want to be doing right now. They're the things that I'm actually like excited to work on, happy to work on. They make me like I'm enjoying to create for them. I just hit a light. Ow. However, I still, as I'm saying, I'm stagnating, and I know I am. I'm not doing creative things, and creative things are kind of like my lifeblood. I love to do things. I love to create things. As I said, I'm on the job hunt, and being a recent graduate with very, very minimal work experience, my job prospects are slim. They are like call centers. They're stuff like that. Things that kind of make me feel like I'm moving away from the stuff I want to be doing, things that I want to create. And that's just a huge bummer for me as an individual. Like I live for these things that I make. I live for creating content. I have done for a long time. I enjoy entertaining. I enjoy like making things that I look at and go, I am proud of that. So the reason I stopped my YouTube channel is because I was creating things that I wasn't proud of. The quality of the videos was off, the quality of the audio was off, the quality of just everything wasn't there. I couldn't stick to a theme. And that brings me to where I am now. I have a new computer. The computer can help me make things that I want to create. The quality that this thing can output is going to be higher than I could before. I haven't really experimented with what it can do yet. In terms of recording anyway. I've played some games. I've started playing Final Fantasy XIV, the MMO, for a month with my friend Alpax. It's been a lot of fun, but you know, we still have a lot of stuff to like. I haven't bothered to put like OBS on in the background and see how slow down for that manifests and whatever. But however, I do think that for certain I'm going to be able to play more games. My library of games I could play has opened up exponentially. Of my 900 Steam games, I think around 600 of them will now record, compared to the previous like 150. On top of that, I haven't tried it again, but PS2 emulation and GameCube emulation will probably be something that I can manage with very little drop off and higher quality overall. And that just leads me to this point where I'm like, I might be able to create content that I'm happier with and content that I want to be creating. These videos that I keep talking about being like, these are the things I want to create. I am aware of the irony, by the way, of the fact that me talking about, I've got this computer that can hopefully do bigger, better videos, and the very first video I do on this has fucking NES gameplay running in the background. I think that's quite funny, but at the same time, you know, the point of this video isn't the gameplay. I just put something on there so you can watch me get better and better at Donkey Kong. Right now, I do think that I want to go back to making Let's Play content as well as these other projects. And I do stress that these projects come first. Right now I haven't decided on, how do you phrase it? Like, you know, schedules and number series, these sort of things. Like the minutia of YouTubing. Like, you know, I used to do like 3 or 4 series at a time. 2 long ones and a couple short ones here and there. But for sure, I want to go back to playing Let's Play stuff. Now, in terms of content, there are a few things about this that I'm going to have to fiddle with. For example, me and my artist can't really, we don't really talk anymore. It's just what happened. We kind of fell out. Not like fell out in terms of like, you know, a big event meant we don't like each other anymore. Just sort of like we just stopped chatting and stuff. So I can't really get the individual drawings for each series, and also being unemployed, there won't be the money for that. So the thumbnail quality will go down. I'm currently considering using the kind of, I got her to draw me a couple stock ones, like the one with me sitting at a desk, which was supposed to be for puzzle game series, and of course the one that I use in my my avatar, my thumbnails, the vlog thumbnails and the banner, the one with me riding the narwhalicorn thing. I can use those two, obviously. I'm using the narwhalicorn one, which is a name I've just made up for that creature, for these vlogs. I'm also using it for the Smash Bros series, the roster challenge. I'm tempted to not use that on everything because of the fact that I don't want to have that overlap with the Smash series, because I do want that to take priority. But anyway, so yeah, the thumbnail quality will drop, and right now I don't know what the videos will be like, but the important thing here is that I'm working on it again. And I like to preface these things with something like that. I will also say that if these do get rolling again, if I do manage to get these vlogs, this Let's Play side of me going again, I'm very tempted to keep the vlogs going again. The vlogs have always been something that they always do well on my channel. I always get, like, talking as an amateur YouTuber who maybe gets 5 or 6 views on a good video. My vlogs normally average out about 3-4. So there's a good series there. There's a good retention on them, but also, like, I know you want them via the numbers, and that just kind of works. So the vlogs will hopefully come back if I get back on YouTube. I'm also aware my timer's running out, so I am trying to wrap this up. I'm going to have a long think about games and stuff like that. I can record a lot more at a time now, so hopefully I've got more space. I've got like 2 terabytes worth of data storage on this, so I can hopefully do more with that. Oh, that's the important thing that I really should mention. The name Gooblefly 100% will stick. I think the way I'm kind of like, currently how I'm leaning towards the whole I 100% video games thing is that I'm going to maybe have one series where I do and one series where I just play a game, and then if I enjoy that game, I might do some achievement challenges in that series. Like, it would be like, let's say I'm talking game, just because I installed it there, Fallout New Vegas, right? Let's say I'm playing Fallout New Vegas, not as the 100% series. Let's say I'm playing Spyro 1 as 100%, and then Fallout is my other one. Let's say that's 2 series. Spyro, I will 100%. That will be 100%ing Spyro as the video title, and then Fallout will just be we're playing through Fallout. However, if I'm then like, wow, I had a lot of fun with Fallout New Vegas, and the series is doing well, I will then consider turning it into a 100% challenge where I make a couple of extra videos on the side where I do some of the side quests that get me achievements, or leveling up grinding which get me achievements, that sort of thing. I think that will stop me having series burnout, which I had a lot of last time I tried to do 100%, with Shovel Knight especially. I got bored of that series very, very quickly. Yeah, I think that kind of sums it up. If you got any questions for me, please leave them down in the comments and I will get to them. But apart from that, I will hopefully see you within a week, within a couple of weeks, whenever this gets rolling. Until then, toodles.